Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Madden NFL 15. We are facing the 3-6 Chargers this week. Still have trade offers for Clemens. We're going to decline those. Delegate a game prep. Progress our players. And so we are still first in rushing. 29th in passing. Aaron Rodgers has taken over Stafford's spot for number 1 in passing. Joe Hayden and Kareem Jackson are tied for interceptions, and Mathis has 11 interceptions for leading that. We'll go check out the Chargers injuries. Chargers. Montori Hughes, right end. Cyril Richardson, right guard. And TJ Johnson, right guard. Well, that's good. Can run off of our defense from the left side. Maybe get some good tackles in there. I did want to check one other thing before we get into the game. Upgrade coach. So I'm thinking either between halfback. I think I'm going to do halfback, actually, just to get Richardson even better. So we'll submit that, and now we're down to 1,200 points. And we'll get right into this game. And look at that, we're actually still number 1 ranked defense, even after all those yards we gave up yesterday. And look at that, we're up to a 94 overall. So I believe on Tuesday and Wednesday, my days off. I'm going to be busy. So within these next couple days, I'm going to try and pump out some games here so I can get those uploaded still on those days, even though I won't be around.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on
I think I'll just upload them and then have them scheduled to come out at like noonish. Comparing tight ends, yeah, I think my tight end's a bit better than yours. Not as many yards, but not as many receptions either.
Bill Sands for this Week 11 matchup.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try and do that. Just get some games loaded up.
Now for a Week 11 matchup.
Probably do that. Not today. I think I'm just gonna do this one game today, but tomorrow I think I'll end up play through 3 games.
You know, you're too talented. They're trying to ruin your
Look at that, it's cloudy.
that's what it's about. So it's exciting.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if
Ready to go in these kind of matchups,
like what they used to do in the 2K games for baseball, like the weather progresses. Like say if it's cloudy, like it is in this game right now, that maybe later on in the game it might start raining. That'd be kind of a cool like effect.
It up for the opening kickoff.
Surprised they haven't done something like that. And we are receiving. Before we get it though, we're gonna go see who they have on the depth chart. Oh, I can't see it. Okay. Guess we'll receive it and then we'll go check it out.
And Richardson's going to run this one out. And he's met head on.
Right to the 20-yard line where we would have been anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Originally drafted by the Patriots.
All right. So they've Drew Brees as a quarterback. Playing for, he's only got an 84 overall. Bryce Brown, halfback, with Fred Jackson as backup. Look at that. He's one of their captains, but he's not their starter. Lonnie Pryor, fullback. Riley Cooper, Reggie Wayne, Brandon Gibson, Jason Avant as wide receivers. Lance Kendricks, tight end. Cordy Glenn, left tackle. Jack Moyhart, left guard. Evan Detreat Smith, center. Roddy Austin is playing right guard, but he's normally a left guard. Jamarcus Webb, playing right tackle, normally a left tackle. Clint Duncan, left end. Jared Allen, right end. Surprised. Usually he goes free agent after the first season. I was kind of hoping to pick him up and just add him, but that's okay. That was one of the guys that I was hoping to get in that last free agency, but he never showed up. Damon Harrison, defensive tackle. Melvin Ingram, left outside linebacker. Brian Cushing, middle linebacker, and Derek Johnson. Wow. Jamie Collins, right outside linebacker. Kyle Fuller, Prince Amakimura, Micah Hyde as cornerbacks. Reggie Nelson, free safety. Jonathan Cyprin, strong safety. Matt Prater and Shane Leckler as kicker and punter.
In the third round, out of Arkansas, quarterback Ryan Mallett.
Look at that. First play of the game is going to be a screenplay. Should be good.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Set up screen.
Yeah, good blocking, guys. Ooh, nice. It's a good thing he got away from that.
That pass play
would have lost yards on that if he didn't.
2nd down and 6 coming up. He'll take the snap from the gun. Looks to his left. The reception.
Wide open. Perfect.
Wide open.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw a catch.
1st down at the 42. Richardson shrugs off the first hit, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another 1st down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to score.
That's a gain of 10. They've marched right onto the field with this opening drive, and they're moving the chains with regularity.
They sure are, and I think it's time for the defense to quit sitting in there in that bland defense they're running, take the chance and try to stop this drive.
And he's tackled at
Doing good so far. Really just moving down the field with ease.
Here's the Chargers defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, they're going to be giving me all day to throw too.
Brought to a halt.
They ain't knocking me down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards. So
I'm going to call it right now. I'm not going to get sacked once this game.
sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Packers take it from the 28. 6.
Touchdown, Kevin Johnson.
Good job that time by the offense.
Before we
Booth review on what? Oh, the trap catch.
another look at the last play.
It's not even close to the ground. Don't know why they review it.
Catch.
Well, there's a couple things to look at when you look at these type of plays. You know, one, does he have possession of the football? If you have possession of the football, it is allowed to touch the ground. Now, when it touches the ground, did he lose control of it? Of course, if he did, that would make it incomplete. So have possession of the football, maintain it as you hit the ground, or as the ball hits the ground, it still will be a catch.
And after a quick review, the word has come in. The play.
Of course it stands.
And the point after is good.
There's nowhere near the ground. I hate that. Like, I can understand them doing a booth review, like, you know, if it was actually near the ground, but it's like at least a foot above the ground. It's nowhere near.
Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Leading this offense today is the player ever to reach 50,000 career passing yards, Drew Brees. Wide receivers are bunched up. The Chargers take it from the 23.
And get lit up, Breeze.
The quarterback.
And so it begins.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as
Should
fast
be a
as
good
they can
game
go. That time
by
the
the looks of
center
this
gets run
already.
over, and it leads to a sack.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Offense lines up here. Pulls it in.
Oh, I messed that up. I missed him with Perry. That was bad.
22.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't.
Could have
get
been
the
so
first
much
down.
better.
The
Could have
Packers
stopped him
set
right back where he
line.
should have been
Nine
stopped.
package. The Chargers from the 22. Throws to the right. Catch made.
And I missed him with Wilfork.
Defensive coordinators love this situation.
I don't get why. Ever since putting it up to all-madden, I haven't been able to get my tackling down at all.
The offense that time.
Leckler.
It's okay, we stopped him.
He'll be punting it away.
Luckily.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Make sure we can. Let's try and get another drive down the field. Go off with the screenplay here.
Screen out to
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. That was bad.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They bring in the extra tight end. They better hurry to get the snap. From the gun. Out to Cook. And he's tackled down.
Nice.
Picking up the first.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league.
Pick up a run.
A lot of teams don't do it because it's
Probably get 4 or 5 yards off of this.
done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Or more. That's fine.
Second and short following the run. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. And Richardson's going to take the handoff now. Fuller's there to make the tackle. One quarter complete.
I could have been gone if that guy from the back didn't come up and get me. That was a really nice play.
Sports. They're able to move the chains after that last.
It's all good, though. I'll take the yardage.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Out to the left. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field. Nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the first down.
Macklin's got the...
Ooh, Macklin with the speed. Touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
It's good. Mallett's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air.
Been a good game so far.
Hyde's going to drop to a knee here.
Micah Hyde, you bitch. Take it out of the end zone.
The Chargers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Bryce Brown is in the backfield. First down and 10. He's looking to the right here on this.
Ooh, I missed him. Damn.
Down after a gain of 12.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Now first and 10. Brown's handed the football, and he'll try it left. That's Wagner.
1 rush, 1 yard.
Brown's a dangerous runner when you give him room.
Nice.
But there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Chargers have it at the 34. Will go Brown. Brown's met at the 37. Third down. Wayne's lined up in the slot. He'll throw it over the middle. Reggie.
Oh, come on.
The catch.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's got the chain-moving first down.
Drew Brees, 5 for 5, 57 yards.
There's no doubt. Time
Well, okay then.
overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Double tight end formation. First and 10. We'll run it. Here's the handoff. And it's Earl Thomas who brought him down that time.
Look at my guy. He's like upside down. It's like all glitched out.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Offense lines up here. Second and 6. Jackson's got it on the handoff. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down now. Nickel formation here for the defense. Trying to work that left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit. Third and short, the pass is completed, and they come up there and just smack the receiver, take him down before he can get the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Two-minute warning. We're up 14-0.
Prater set to attempt the field goal.
Say Matt Prater's not going to miss that.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense. The ball is
Oh, no.
Fumbles picked up, and now
How did he drop that?
touchdown. And this game
Well, then. That was just stupidity on my part.
They're taught to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house. For the
When he put his hand over the top, he ended up dropping it. Wow.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays,
Really?
it's pretty easy to determine.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
Inside the
What?
last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks up.
Oh, wait, let me go watch this. Ball comes out right there. Does it look like his knee is on the ground? Oh, well, maybe. Oh, because it was still technically on a person, maybe? Hadn't hit the ground yet? But other than that, there's no reason why that should have stayed.
Thing to do, the play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it. No
Whatever.
mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they
Ooh.
make mistakes and turn them around.
You see them moves by Richardson? That was nice.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen.
I mean, he just goes right in between those defenders like nothing.
Good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
The Packers from the 32. Throws the pass.
Oh, that throw was behind him.
Knocked it out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
The Packers from the 32.
Nope. He was open when I threw it, and then the guy moved back.
Did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot.
Oh, well.
They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
It's a dime look for the defense on this.
We'll get it on this one. I love these curl flats plays.
Roddy White.
Now, see, that's something that they should review.
For a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
I'm not going to punt it. You kidding me?
That timeout might
Not when we have Marcel Reese as a fullback.
The jumbo set on the field. Brian Cushing puts it into that play.
The Packers go for it on 4th down, and they do
What?
not get it done. Now,
What? Wow, what a bunch of crap.
it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Chargers offense now coming out. Bryce Brown is in.
Well, that was stupid. That was clearly a first down.
1st and 10. On the money. Ball's loose. This one.
That was clearly me lighting you up.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way the
And that was clearly a first down that I had earlier. I think these refs are having a little too much fun with something.
1st down at the 41. They're setting up screen. Richardson taken down. The Packers are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Mallett's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
Cooks move from the tight end position to the slot. The Packers take it from the 38, setting up screen.
I will not get sacked.
Almost going in the other direction.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover two. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
He'll try this one from 55.
Ooh, I shanked it.
An empty possession for the offense.
That's
I think it was a
Sirline's first missed field goal with me, I believe. No, I think I missed one other one.
The other team's offense, very good field position.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The pass down the
Well, I missed
Drew Brees.
with... No, really?
This goes to
I missed with Wilfork again. Why am I having so many problems with the tackling?
You can tell the offense has practiced this quite a bit. The receivers were in position.
I don't understand.
Away, and they get a touchdown on a Hail Mary pass.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Chargers are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost.
Well, we're still up 14-10, So
and really put the pressure on from the start. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Packers lined up at the 28. Mallett's got the completion out of the gun, and it leads to a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7.
well, they shouldn't have gotten that, but that's okay. Come on, take it out of the end zone.
So Breeze will start this drive from the 20. First down here. Second half gets rolling.
Oh, I ran right by him.
The snap. Cooper tackled down.
Why am I having so many problems?
Well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover 3, in other words, you have 3 defenders playing one in the middle, one right, and one left. Well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover 3.
Reaches out and snatches it. And he's out of bounds.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Bryce Brown is in the backfield. The Chargers take it from the 23.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take the pick 6 by Sherman.
Touchdown.
Little showboating.
Packers. Touchdown.
Very nice. Great success.
They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Packers for the extra point.
A long way. That was like 15 yards.
Is in the books. Packers now ready to kick the football down the field. Amukamara is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Chargers getting set now for their next series. Bryce Brown is in the backfield. First down and 10. Brings it in, and that gains a few. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. From the shotgun. Out to Cooper.
If I miss one more tackle,
He picks up the first.
could have so many sacks, and I don't.
Their best weapons back in the swing of things. Cooper's in the midst of a huge performance, and that's after a game in which he struggled.
When you watch him play like this, you can just see how determined he is out there on the football field. Everything is working for him so far today.
Running room, unstoppable. The 20, the 10.
Well, okay then.
Was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore.
That's not a bunch of crap.
So many good tackling safeties.
Oh, they're going for it. Okay.
But not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down.
Ball is out. And put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert.
What? How did they didn't convert that? I don't think they picked it up, did they? No. Yeah, no.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff.
Oh no, they would have. How did they convert? What is going on in this game? There's so many problems.
Just past the 20, we'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down coming up.
The refs don't know what they're doing. Let's see, the game itself doesn't know what it's doing.
They'll run it here. Harrison's there to make the stop. The Packers have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Mallett's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
Second down here after that run play. It's a two tight end formation.
Oh man, I said that I wasn't gonna get sacked this game too.
Bad job by the offense that time.
Damn.
No doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come.
I was trying to wait for White to get open in the middle there, but he just couldn't. He didn't cut his route quick enough.
And takes him down.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Throws to the right. Out to Cook.
Ooh, that spin move.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do.
I think we're gonna go for it here.
Not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Got the completion. Fuller's there to take him down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Richardson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Johnson's got it, and a first.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Ah.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Roddy White hauls in that bullet throw.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower.
See if we can get this screen to work.
Back to stay with him.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 38. Keeps
Oh, I thought it was gonna be B, not X.
to the ground.
Wow.
What a good
That ruins
scheme
that.
time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
That's a pickup of 14.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. Looking across the middle.
Nice.
Makes the play.
Threading the needle.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL.
Fourth quarter started, and we are winning 21-18.
What a drive this has been. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Cushing's there to make the tackle.
We've only got 44 rushing yards.
We'll be on the road in Kansas.
Doing that, the Raiders are 8-1. It's not even realistic.
And here we have second down.
Good thing this is a fantasy draft and not like real teams.
Richardson.
Ooh.
Where to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Trying to beat the play clock. Again, they'll lean on it, and that's a gain of 9. A short field goal try on the way.
What now?
Packers face 4th down.
We ain't doing that.
Want to take a timeout before they snap the football.
This better work this time. Last time it didn't. It was a bunch of crap.
For the offense,
This time I might be able to challenge it though if they say that it's not over. Not within 2 minutes.
Hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Yeah, 2 rushes, 4 yards. That means I
by the offense in the red zone, and you know if you're on the
Well,
defensive side, you don't
maybe
have
not
to
because
worry
that
about
was probably like that was a 4-yard run. So I don't know why they didn't count that first one. I was definitely over the line.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. This long drive continues. Play clock's running down. And
Hopefully, even without like a big rushing game, this time we'll still stay in first for rushing.
Be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The long drive continues. Second and goal from the 4. Richardson force it across for the touchdown.
Well, he's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to finding his way into the end zone. That time he finds a way to get in there and get the touchdown.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. Hyde's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down, offense readying for the snap. Breeze has everybody split out wide for this snap. Out of the shotgun formation. The pass down the field by...
Oop, second pick for Sherman. So if that guy hadn't turned around so quick, I probably could have been down the field.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes.
Don't pair Sherman up with sorry receivers.
Up in the backfield. First down at the 40. Handoff fade. Gets about 9 on the play.
Get Richardson some yards here.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
They need to get the play off. 2 tight ends on the field here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's
Might break 100 yards. After all.
Very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Another handoff
Ooh.
back to him. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices a running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. That's second down coming up. Takes another handoff. He's tackled at the 30. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Third down play coming up.
Those timeouts aren't going to do you any good.
Time and time again. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. He's going to get another carry. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Gives our lane his field goal. But
No good.
Wow. Shows how inaccurate I am without my arc thing anymore. Used to be able to nail those things 60+ yards away.
Now on first down, every snap
In the old games.
nickel formation for the
Got used to using that arc though.
Now 1st and 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn those indicators back on. I like having the indicators.
Short that time.
It's nice actually having them.
Second down coming up. Time obvious.
Because once you move up to all-madden, you don't have any indicators like to jump the snap or any of that stuff.
Ready for the snap. Second down and 10. Makes the catch in open space. First down. Pressure on every snap now. They won't huddle now. They'll go to the hurry up. Breeze from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 18. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Wasting no time now for this next play. Drop back.
Ooh, they just flattened my guy. Sherman with another pick. Oh my god.
the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
That was beautiful.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. That leads us to second down. Richardson lined up in the backfield. To the ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the...
And that ends this game.
And this will probably wrap things up here.
Don't even need to kneel again. No point of losing another 2 yards.
How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won. So I think it always gives you a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Breeze, 14 for 18, 167. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And Mallet was 17 for 21, 226, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Trent Richardson, 16 for 90 and a touchdown. Bryce Brown, 4 for 74 and a touchdown, and because he had that 1 breakaway run. Riley Cooper, 5 for 97, 1 touchdown. Roddy White, 4 for 34. Calvin Johnson, 4 for 57, 1 touchdown. Jared Cook, 4 for 50. Richardson, 3 for 38. Lance Kendricks, 3 for 19. Jeremy Macklin, 2 for 47 and a touchdown. And Reggie Wayne, 1 for 16. That's all there is for blocking. 1 person. Well, that's good. Let's see. Sacks. Who had sacks? Damon Harrison had a sack on me. Clay Matthews had a sack. Jamie Collins had a sack on me. That's not all. And interceptions. All 3 went to Richard Sherman. Wonder if that's going to put him up in the top for number 1. I'm not sure yet. We'll see after we sim it forward. Ready to advance. We are facing the 8-2 Raiders next, so they lost last week. And look at that, our offense moved up to 28. So Sherman is now 3rd in interceptions. That's good. Only behind Joe Hayden and Kareem Jackson. They didn't get any interceptions. So really I'm in 2nd because they're tied. So, yeah. Alright guys, it's been good. It's been fun. It's been good talking with you guys. Like, comment, feedback, subscribe. I will catch you in tomorrow's video, guys. See ya. Peace.